Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the real pros and cons of living in Orange County. How you doing? My name is Ryan Banderas. I'm a local real estate broker here in Anaheim. I have lived in Orange County my whole life. In my 50 years of living here in Orange County, almost 50 years, I'm going to share with you what it's like to live, to eat, to have fun, things to do. And I hope you find some value. If you can do me a favor and subscribe to this channel, if you're new to this channel, I sure would appreciate it. So today we're going to go over 3 pros and 3 cons of living in Orange County. They're going to be kind of general and broad. In future videos, we're going to get more into depth, again, about life in general. We're going to talk about the good things and the bad things. We're going to talk about a lot of the things that some of the other channels about the subject don't cover. We're going to talk about things that not a lot of people know about, that only someone that's lived here their whole life would know about Orange County, special places, secret places that you can go and access that not a lot of people know about, speakeasies, little hidden gems as far as finding something to eat. So again, I hope you enjoy the content of this channel, and let's start with the pros. Number 1 is, without any doubt, it's the weather. We are blessed here in Southern California with some of the best weather, not only in the country, but in the world. We have this unique Mediterranean type of climate. Our average yearly temperature is 70 degrees. We do have a little rain, but not a whole lot. I would say the rainy season is probably towards the end of winter, which would be from January to March. But in general, we don't get a lot of rain. It does snow here in the winter. Not a whole lot, but you can go to the local mountains and do some skiing. And what's unique about California, it's one of the only places in the world where you can literally, depending on the time of year, go surfing in the morning and then go skiing in the afternoon, which I have done. And it's really amazing to think about it, but you can do that in Southern California. So a lot of these pros and cons, they kind of bleed into each other. It's kind of like the cause and effect. So number 1, again, was the weather. It's just amazing. We can't complain. It's almost always sunny, and it's not uncommon to have an 80-degree day in the middle of winter in December or January. So we're absolutely blessed with the weather. Number 2 pro would be the beaches. Southern California, Orange County is blessed with some of the best beaches in the world. From San Clemente in the south to Seal Beach in the north. We have some iconic beaches like Huntington Beach, where they have several pro surfing contests during the year. Also Newport Beach and Laguna Beach are kind of world famous in their own right for their location and the majestic beaches, these awesome sandy beaches, the waves, the surfing, they're just gorgeous. So we're really blessed with our beaches. Number 3, the pro would be, again, because of the great weather and because of the beaches, number 3 pro that we have in Southern California is there's just so much good things to do. There's such an abundance of things to do because we have such great weather, which allows us to be outdoors all the time. We have plenty of outdoor activities such as hiking. If you like to play golf or tennis and pickleball, there's tons of facilities in Orange County to do that. The weather is really conducive to do that pretty much year round. If you like amusement parks, of course we have Disneyland and we have Buena Park. If you like sports, we have Angel Stadium. We have the Arrowhead Pond. We have the Ducks. And not too far away, north of us is LA County. South of us is San Diego County. There's some pro teams there. We have professional football, professional baseball, we have professional soccer, hockey, all within, I would say, an hour of Orange County, maybe an hour and a half at the most, depending on what you want to do. There's also world-class museums and art exhibitions, art galleries, concerts, you name it, places to go eat. We're going to talk about different places. I'm a foodie, so we're going to talk about different places to eat. I know a ton of good places I could recommend for you. So there's just an abundance of things to do. So that kind of leads us to the cons, unfortunately. Because of the great weather, because of the beaches, and because of so many things to do, Southern California draws a lot of people. And when that happens, the number 1 con without a doubt, is traffic. Yes, traffic sucks. I know there's just no way around it. As I mentioned before, Orange County is centrally located. We have LA County to the north, we have San Diego County to the south, we have the Inland Empire to the east, which consists of Riverside and San Bernardino counties. And so a lot of folks that live in Orange County and the surrounding communities, that we all commute. And so during rush hour, in the morning, in the evening, or quite frankly, just about any time in LA, you're going to find a lot of traffic, and there's just no way around it. I used to work at a job that I used to have to cover San Diego all the way to Oxnard, which is in Ventura County, and I would spend literally hours of my life just trying to get to one location to the other and back home again. It's stressful and it can take a lot out of you, but it kind of comes with the territory of Southern California because it's so sought after. That leads us to the second con, which is very closely related to the traffic, and that would be the crowds. Again, because there's so much to do, because it's such a sought after area, because of the weather, all these combine, a lot of people want to live here. And because of that, you have the crowds, not just with the traffic and the freeways, but just about any place you want to go. The beaches we talked about earlier, it's really crowded in the summertime because everyone wants to be there. The ball games, Disneyland, I mean, that's a lot of people there. And so anytime you live in an area that's sought after, that has great weather, you're going to run into crowds, some of the major shopping centers. So if you want to move to Orange County, you should probably know that ahead of time. If you live in Orange County, you know what I'm talking about. If you want to leave Orange County, this might be one of the reasons why you want to leave. We're going to talk about that in depth in another video. So again, let's recap with the pros. The pros would be the weather. Number 2 would be the beaches. Number 3, there's so many things to do. We're on the cons now. Number 1 being the con is the traffic. Number 2 is the crowds. And number 3, which most people that live in this area have a huge issue with, including myself, is the cost of living. So Southern California, Orange County, because of all the things I mentioned before, all the pros, it's a very sought after place to live at. The cost of housing, being a real estate broker, I can speak a lot to this. Just watching the market on a yearly basis over the years, watching the values of homes go up, and it's not easy to live here. The cost of living is extremely expensive with housing, with rents. Also with the cost of living, you're looking at California has a very aggressive gas tax. And so we're paying on average about $1.25, $1.50 more per gallon than the rest of the country. So if you do have a long commute, if you do drive around a lot for your job, it's something to be concerned about, because you're going to be spending a lot of money during the year for gas just to get around. Also, utilities, just like most of the other places in the country, are going up. We're talking electricity, we're talking gas, water in a lot of the areas in Orange County. The bills are going up, up, up. A lot of folks here, including myself, have solar, which helps offset some of the utility bills. This winter, the gas has really skyrocketed. So it's taken a big bite out of your budget, your monthly budget, your weekly budget. So you have to take that into account, the cost of living with rent, with utilities, with food. I guess food, you can say it's getting expensive just about everywhere you go. California is no different. So there's some cons, some things to talk about. So if you're thinking about moving to Orange County, or if you live in Orange County and you're thinking about moving to another city, another part of the county, or if you're thinking about moving out of Orange County, please subscribe to this channel. We're going to be talking about that. I'm considering possibly moving out of California myself in a few years. This is just not the same area that I grew up in. We'll get more into detail into that. So if you found some value for this video, I would ask you to please, again, subscribe and like. And thanks for watching. We're going to look forward to you in the next video. Have a great week. Bye-bye.